for a little bit.
Is Scottsdale in Arizona?
That's what I meant. Scottsdale. That was the one.
That's okay. That's the one that I was thinking of.
He lived in Scottsdale. That's right. He's back in Atlanta now. But I was told by a friend if I'm looking at farmland, I should not necessarily sleep on New Mexico.
Really? That's interesting.
Really? With how arid it is?
Some of the high plains have water access, I guess. She said not everywhere in Mexico is New Mexico is great. She said just don't automatically sleep on it.
Okay.
I'm still probably like the desert. I can't do it.
My thermometer says it's -0 degrees outside.
Someone else today said -0, and I was like, that's some funny shit.
Friends and neighbors, I'm going to make a request of you guys.
Oh?
In like 10 minutes, remind me to check the oven. I do not want to burn my delicious, delicious pot pie. Or my delicious, delicious shepherd's pie.
Put a timer on your phone.
I can't hear my phone with my headset on. It's part of the problem.
I was like, they are not playing. You buy a house and you just turn into your parents, don't you? The automatic boomer immediately. Just
Here, I got you. 10 minutes?
Yeah.
All right.
I just need the top of the mashed potatoes to be golden brown. Just the tips, golden brown. That's all I need. It's all hot. It's all cooked. Just the tip.
I know Jared's not going to be here, but where's Aaron? Anybody know? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows where Aaron is.
Senor Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
So I have a rogue character that I built forever ago that I think would actually be absolutely fantastic for Waterdeep. His whole thing is he's a chef, right? Like I think at some point I'm gonna have him actually take this chef feat. What?
That's my backup character.
I gave you the idea, woman.
No, you didn't. Netflix did.
Okay, well, my whole idea, I got the idea from Chetney.
From me?
No, I got the idea from Chetney. He plays like the gnomish blood hunter rogue. And like his whole thing is he's like a professional woodworker, right? And so like he has a great excuse to always have a bunch of like chisels and knives on him. I was like, what other profession does that? And I was like, a cook. A cook is always gonna have like 5 or 6 good knives on him. And I'm just a cook. Yeah, I'm just headed to the kitchens. Like I just gotta make the food. But he's also an assassin.
That's gonna fit in really well with my games, where we always talk about food every session.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly didn't learn that from me or anything. I established that as a common trend.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that is like a core fundamental for our friendship is food. But it has.
My cleric's gonna be like 10 times better than your rogue.
I knew I recognized the chef idea.
My cure everyone's food poisoning.
Oh, sorry, hang on. I got something to drink.
Quit using drugs.
Excuse you?
Just say no.
No, I choked on some. Forgot to swallow. You know when you do that, when you forget to swallow, then you swallow, then you choke? It's the worst.
No.
It is.
Am I the one that forgets to breathe sometimes?
No, I forget. I actually forget. I used to get chastised by my parents for it.
Remember breathing and swallowing quite often.
My parents would say to me, like, Dan, you're not breathing, and I would argue with them and say, yes, I am.
Why are you choking? Why are you doing the thing that indicates you can't breathe?
Well, I would routinely, basically every day, I would be sitting there and I would just not be breathing. And they would say, Dan, you've been holding your breath. And then I would, like, all out of breath say, no, I'm not. It's It's some sort of weird thing where I get a disconnect and I don't always breathe. What's the term for something you do automatically? I forget what it's called.
I've heard of it. I can't think of it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Subconsciously, there's another word for it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, for some reason there's a disconnect there, and I don't always do it. It's weird.
Has it gotten better the older you've gotten, or does it not say
No,
the same?
It's exactly the same. No, it is one of several problems that all compound on top of each other. So the two heart issues and that make physical labor a lot harder than it should be. But exercise helps, and I have a pretty good lung capacity, so that's helpful.
I used to, and then I smoked a pack of cigarettes for almost 10 years. And not for 10 years. No, the end there, it was a pack a day.
Well, that can heal. I mean, I've heard some miraculous stories.
I've heard that if you can stop, and I did, like right in the 9th hour. But if you can stop within 10 years, it makes it easier for your lungs to heal themselves.
Yeah. My understanding is it's like you don't get a take back on like your cancer risk, but as far as like your lung health and lung capacity, like
no, I do know, like
organ.
I really and I don't really know this. This is a science blog of Liz, but I've heard this before, and it sounds like it could be true. If you smoke up into a certain age, like into like late 70s, early 80s, it is healthier for you to just die smoking.
Right, like don't quit. Your body's gonna go through so much shock, and like you've already beat the curve. Like
right, like the fact that you
never heard that before, huh?
Because what happens when you stop smoking? The week after, you start hacking your lungs out. Because it's finally expelling all that stuff. So if you're in like your late 70s, early 80s, and your lungs have been taking on smoke for that long, it could hurt you. Like,
and like the withdrawals, like it's just
the
withdrawals
are bad. So it's a physical addiction. Yeah, it would be all.
That sounds awful.
I knew that I had to stop in my 20s, or I wasn't gonna stop until I was 80.
If you make it to your 70, if you make it to 75, and like you don't got grandkids that you like have to stick around for.
Look, if you make it to 75 and you're still smoking, you can have 18 grandkids. Fuck it, keep smoking.
Like if you make it to 75 and you're still like doing pretty good, like you've beaten the curve. Like do all the fun stuff. Do all the stuff they said wasn't healthy. Eat a pound of ground, like a pound of ground pork a day. Like just go wild. You know, just go out with like a burger in one hand, a cigar on the ashtray, and like a milkshake or like a glass of alcohol in the other. Just go all in. Like you beat the curve.
Or get Bailey's and get both. Alcohol and milkshake together.
When me and my dad were in Africa, there's this it's actually a pretty common dessert. You can get it in a lot of places. They have their own liqueur. It's kind of like their own version of like Bailey's or like Kahlua type thing, but it's not coffee based. It's made out of this it's based from this plant that this tree that grows there, and the elephants go crazy to like get the berries off the trees because it can get them drunk if they pick them late, and the elephants love it. But they make this liqueur out of it, and you get a vanilla milkshake with this stuff in it, and it is so freaking good. Like I'm not much of an alcohol guy. I like cooking with wine, and that's the only one that I like typically drink like with any sort of regularity. It's usually because of my dad, because he has a good wine collection. He always picks out good bottles. So if he's pouring, I'm drinking. Yeah, like it's. I am like not a huge alcohol guy, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And it was just, you apparently can't get that liquor here. I looked into it because I was going to make my own. And I have to like buy it and have it shipped from Africa, which is going to be bananas expensive.
I bet.
Yeah. I think South Dakota to Texas is a lot. Across the Atlantic.
And through the customs.
You've got a minute on your timer there, Zach.
You went robot.
Oh no.
Sorry,
You
I said
must have
I'm
walked to the
staring at
kitchen.
it through the window of the. It's just to the point now where the juices in the filling are like bubbling up the sides on top of my layer of delicious potato. No, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm so stoked for this. Such a fantastic use of my very limited Dan's Farm meat. Although I'm getting a quarter of a pig soon.
Yeah, it's going to the butcher tomorrow.
Oh yes. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to use the shoulder and the belly that I'm getting to make bacon. Do you like spicy things, Dan?
Love them.
Okay, I'm gonna make some habanero bacon and send it your way.
Whoa!
So I was doing this like jalapeno bacon, where when I cure it, I layer it in jalapeno, like pickled jalapenos on both sides, and it just like sits and it cures with it. And like you don't get a lot of the spice, but you do get like that, just like that distinct jalapeno flavor at like
Wow.
at the end of the bite. It's very good. I like it a lot.
It is
It's
very
my
good.
favorite. All of the
I
people
love
that have tried it that
habaneros.
like spicy stuff is like it's really good. I just wish it was. I wish it was spicy. Like you get, it's just it doesn't have as much of the jalapeno kick as I
Yeah.
want,
Yeah.
which I totally get. So I'm gonna try it with fresh jalapenos instead of pickled jalapenos, because I think that'll probably give it a little more. But I've also somebody also recommended like, well, if you're losing a lot of the heat, do habanero, because apparently habanero peppers, if you can get past the heat,
Very
they
good
do have a
taste.
good flavor.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I make like a red pepper flake out of habaneros that we cook here, and I put them on everything.
Well, then I will definitely have to make you a batch.
That sounds awesome. You could also try serranos. They also have a good spice, but they're not as spicy as habaneros are.
Okay.
What's the other one? There's another one that this one's milder than a serrano. It would be, oh, hang on, I almost have it. It's in my brain. I'm playing the claw game, trying to grab it out, but it slipped. No, it's lost to the void. Well, that thought's gone.
Hey.
What's up? What happened? Hello?
I
Oh
don't know
no!
what
So
happened.
I got distracted because I was still on Google Earth and somehow it ended in Mississippi. So I was looking at pictures of Columbus and I was like, "What's that?" It was a cemetery, and that the random person, just has pictures of my family's plots. I don't know these people. They're from like Civil War and before.
Oh,
I just see the
wow.
last names. And I
But
was
like,
like, "Oh
wasn't
shit!"
your family like massive and like involved in that? Didn't you like
Yeah.
own people at one point, Liz?
You know, if you went to history class, you could put one and one together, right?
Yeah.
So I texted a very old group chat of ours from like 9 months ago that has Aaron in it. You should have probably all gotten a message, and so I asked him, and he hasn't responded yet. I know Jared's not going to be here, so Aaron's a pretty chill guy. I don't think he'd mind if we just did a little something something as long as we don't get his character killed, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably not.
That's what I figured.
Slightest.
Yeah, Aaron's cool.
As his best friend, I can take power of attorney on this.
As long as that kills him, we're fine.
Well, I wanted to start off by saying my other party is now in Waterdeep, and as of now, the two parties can run into each other and interact. So what this means is there's potential for you to sabotage each other, which I think is kind of neat. But it wouldn't be it wouldn't be crazy ridiculous, because obviously I can't not give my other party an opportunity to react to what you're doing and vice versa. However, I think it'd be really neat to gather anybody who's interested and do a massive one shot together. Um, it would be an absolute disaster to DM, but who cares? I think it would be fun
I like the
because
spirit.
I keep bragging about you guys to them, um, and like I don't know how many stories I've told Brennan about your party. So I think he'd love to meet you. And Chris, this is not the Chris who was part of your group. This is a guy I know in person. He is a previous DM of like 25 years. He's played a lot of like 2E, 3E, 4E. Um, and then we got another new guy, Austin, who's pretty cool. And he like after the sessions one, which was his first ever game of D&D, he took on being a DM for his own group in Washington. He's the only remote player. So those three guys are super cool, and I think they'd really enjoy messing with you in a one shot at some point.
I think we should absolutely do like a two party, like whoever can make it on a Saturday or whatever.
Yes.
Together, and do like a side quest in Waterdeep. That would be a blast.
I will. I'll put a pin in that and talk to them as well, and see if I can throw something together in the near future. I think that would be a blast.
Okay, I'm done waiting. I'm putting
Time
it
to
on
eat.
Royal.
Oh, it's not time to eat.
Oh no, listen. I gotta get the mashed potatoes golden brown on top. They have to be. That's it's critical shepherd's pie. It's got to be just a little golden brown. It's perfect.
Well, I listened to the session from last week, and essentially what happened was you guys picked up the investigation of trying to find Floon, Volo's friend. You ended up tracking him to a Zentarum warehouse. Got a little bit nervous about maybe some of the responsibilities, so you called in some help after talking with Volo. You got the city watch to deal with most of it, and they took care of all of the goons that were inside. Though, ironically, none of them were Zentarum. They were all Xanathar Guild. They had shown up after, I think you guys should know that the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild are arch enemies for very good reasons that may get revealed later. And so the Xanathar goons came to take out the assassins.
And Xantarum's the one that we can't say, right? We have to call them the snakes.
Yep, that's right. Okay. Yeah, they're either the shadow serpents or the winged snakes. Either's fine. Let's see here. There was that took up the bulk of it, actually, and we finished off with you sort of gleaning the understanding from all the clues you've grabbed so far that Floon was mistaken for Renaer Neverimber, and Renaer is the son of the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep, the only known lord, who was ousted for white-collar crime. He embezzled a bunch of funds and hid them somewhere in Waterdeep, and there is a rumor that the Stone of Golor is somehow connected to this. And you did meet Renaer. He kind of filled you in on a few of the details, but he did not strike up a friendship with any of you. He kind of just got out of there.
We did give him a hard time.
Yes, Floon was mistaken for Renaer because they look so similar. And so Floon was taken by accident by the Xanathar Guild that survived the attack and went down into the sewers. So you headed into the nearest entrance to the sewers, and we ended the session with you arguing a whole bunch about how each of you were racist somehow, and a bunch of crocodiles are about to jump you. So we were going to end with rolling initiative. So let's start with rolling initiative.
I've forgotten about that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we also discuss utilizing one of the paper cranes to track him down?
Yes. I thought I might mention this just in case it changed how you think about it. I'm not sure that the paper bird can go through an open or a closed door.
Okay.
We have to
So
circle around to find out.
it could be a problem if there was a door in between you and him.
Yeah.
Could it like smash? Would it smash into the door? Because like I remember the idea was Moonbeam or whatever his name is. Mr. Moon was going to like he could move as fast as it if he dashed. So he was just gonna like chase after, like follow it, there. Could he like
Yeah.
get the door open in time or something? Like
Boy, that might be difficult to work out. I would probably in some cases.
I would say like maybe even if it just takes us to like the nearest, or like if it's like, okay, there's a 4-way intersection, which way do we go? Well, I guess maybe we should deploy this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like what they call it, like a clairvoyant spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. And you have 5 of them, so it's not like if you burn one, you're done.
We're so close, guys. So close.
Aaron's right around the corner. He had a misunderstanding. I thought we weren't meeting, so he'll be right here in just a bit.
Here's the problem. I'm a cat person, and I just saw all of this water.
You could be like a tiger and enjoy water.
Yeah, tigers love water.
That doesn't sound as fun, but we'll see what happens.
You're telling me, have you ever seen a tiger play in the water? It's the most fun.
If
they weren't giant murder beasts, oh my god.
If I was a better actor, I think it would be very fun to play someone who's like completely water reversed, like a house cat.
Yeah.
Like, actually, the crocodiles didn't mess us up as much as Beatrice accidentally clawing the life out of us. Like, what happened to you? I try to watch that. Oh, okay.
I connected the Geo token to his character sheet in Roll20, and I did the same thing for Moon. So we can actually right click on those players and do. I think it's. Well, I have the opportunity to do add turn, but you can right click and click on the character sheet, and then there's an initiative roll, kind of in like the Oh, it's different on a character sheet than it is on a stat block. It's kind of towards the top. You can click initiative and it will roll it in the chat and it will apply it to the turn order, which is really neat. I'm working on getting everybody's like that. It would be really cool.
Dan, I know a few weekends ago we were working on my character, but you said you needed one more book before we could do it to Tabaxi. Do you have that book?
Yeah, I totally forgot about it until today, actually. An hour ago, I was thinking about it. We need, I think it's Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse that we need.
Okay.
Which
I'll
is...
get it for you.
Oh, well, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
This weekend,
before we do that.
Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So let me know what day. I don't know how to buy books and do all that kind of stuff on here, but I will this weekend.
Oh, cool.
Before we do that, I want to I just want to bring something up. My buddy James, who's also a DM. Oh no! Come on, break it up. There we go.
Wants to take over Dan's empire.
No, he was telling me that Foundry, right? Which is, I've used it. It's very good. I was always under the impression that it was very expensive. But it's actually substantially cheaper than Roll20 because it's a one-time $50 payment, and then you just own it.
I remember there's a server hosting if you want to share it with your friends. I wouldn't think of that as an issue usually because I'm tech savvy and I can port forward, except for one flaw. Starlink does not allow port forwarding, and I didn't know it until I got it. Basically, that means that I can't host any servers by sending out my IP and hosting on my physical machine.
Is that what you
Nazi?
Is that what you need to do to run Foundry?
Potentially. I would need to look into it more. I remember I was talking with a guy about it a few years ago. That's how it worked then. But
Okay.
I wouldn't rule it out because it's quite possible that they have more options now and they make it easier. So it might come with a monthly service charge, I would imagine.
Also, keep in mind, if there's a way for you to use my computer as the server, but you run the DM, I'd be down for that. As long as you don't like run out and start 5 more nights a game a week. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you're my only online group, so in person I use Roll20 on my tabletop screen for just putting up maps, basically, which is useful for that, and it's all in house. So, save for the hybrid player. Okay, there's Aaron.
Hey,
welcome,
sorry,
welcome.
Guys, I thought I saw Jared's message and I just assumed we weren't playing today, so my bad.
Oh, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. We've been relaxing, kind of, just talking about food and technology.
Cool. Nice.
Aaron, I made the shepherd's pie tonight.
Ooh.
It's so good. It's so
Nice.
good. I used ground goat that Dan sent me.
Oh.
And it's basically just like a whole onion, 2 big shallots, ground goat, Worcestershire sauce, beef broth, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I put in a boatload of fresh shiitake mushrooms.
Oh,
and
nice.
then frozen sweet white corn, frozen
Mhm.
peas, and
Peas,
frozen
yep.
like broccoli florets, and cooked it all in there, threw a little more broth in there and let it cook down, put
Nice.
instant mashed potatoes over it. There's a picture in the group chat, and I'm telling you, it is fire.
Nice. I'm going to give you something that you're going to absolutely take to the bank. It is a slight variation on this. It's almost the exact same recipe. I mean, it's shepherd's pie, right? Shepherd's pie. Curried shepherd's pie. Throw some Indian seasonings in with the mix that you were making with the goat, and yeah, it'll blow your tits off. I've tried it a couple times,
that being the case, yeah.
and that's one of those like, yeah, that's something Zach's gonna like because I know you like Indian food.
Did you say
fantastic.
throw some Indian spices in there? Because I really thought you said corrosive Indian spices.
Well, it could be either one, you know.
They
Okay.
could be, yeah.
Yeah. Totally your call. But yeah, you get your garam masala, some curry powder. Yeah, let your imagination run wild. But yeah, curried.
Turmeric, yeah.
Yep. Curried shepherd's pie is really, really good.
Wow. Well, with that, your players are dreaming of lovely food at the next tavern that they're going to meet. When you are jumped by several crocodiles, I'm going to need some initiative rolls, please.
Yeehaw.
I got a 14, but I put it on the turn thing already.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah, buddy, I can roll for you.
So I'm going to work on this for... We'll see, I don't know if Bukhar is in the Roll20 character sheet or not. But if we
Just
ever...
got in there.
Okay.
Oh, character sheet, no. Huh.
If we ever add that, I can set it up so your token is easier to roll initiative if you're interested.
Cool.
Oh no. I don't know if I have Jake's character sheet.
I can get it.
If you can, that would be great.
Yep. Campaigns.
I don't know if it's there.
Let's see here. There he is.
Oh, good. Okay, you do have him.
I do have him.
Okay, let me...
Okay. +2 on initiative. Let's see what you get. Oh, no. Only a 5. Oh, no. Rizzy's not... Rizzy's at the back of the pack. That's okay. That just leaves you more time to figure out whose skull you're going to smash.
Really size him up.
I think I'll leave Moon out of it for now. He's not exactly passive aggressive, but he doesn't always charge in either. So I'll probably just put him a little bit behind Bukar as he's flying up near the ceiling, out of the reach of a crocodile.
Amazon tricked me into buying a new set of metal die by showing them to me.
That's all it takes.
They're super cool. So this is the
He's
D6.
a woman.
Oh wow, that looks dwarven.
Yes, it's like Dwarven and Nordic. This is the D10.
Whoa!
Wait, let me see it again.
That looks like something
shape.
straight out of the movie Arrival to me, for some reason.
And this is the D20.
What?
Yeah, and this is the D4.
Oh, I've seen something like that before. Wow.
They're
Very
super cool. They're super cool. I'm very excited about them. Sorry to derail again.
I should just next time I need to sell meat, I should just send you a picture, and you'll be like, "Oh, Dan tricked me by showing it to me."
That's pretty much how that happens every time. But yeah.
Okay. Well, what is your number there, Zach?
5.
Oh. Do you have a better dex than Rizzy? I would guess so.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's
I got
not that
16.
weird. Okay. Okay. So first one up is Bukar.
Okay. So we just see these crocodile thingies, and they've spotted us. I'm assuming, right? That's why we're rolling initiative.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
They are swimming towards you at speed.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Not on speed, just at speed.
Well, that's better. It's still not great, but it's definitely better.
Cocaine crop.
Yeah. I feel like
Why not both?
Yeah.
No, there was a news story out a few years ago about meth crocodiles.
Oh
Yes.
Not real.
my. In Florida.
Darn. That would have been amazing.
Okay, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
First level spell. Let's do that. Chow. 17 to hit.
17 to hit. How did I not have the stat block up yet? That hits!
Awesome. Okay, let's hopefully do a little bit of damage. 18
Ooh.
damage.
Do 18 crocodile damage.
Yeah.
Crocodile Dundee. Oops.
I hope he's Dundee. So that's radiant damage, and then the next attack roll made against that one before the end of my next turn gets advantage on it. So, highly recommend somebody else attack that one.
And you've attacked this one here?
The one that was closest to closest to the party.
Yeah, I would say this guy is Crocodile Dundee.
Okay. A little bit of overkill, but that never hurt anybody except for our foes.
Like, actually, it does.
Yeah. Let's see. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shillelagh just to have it ready.
Nice. Shillelagh.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Sweet. That brings us to Beatrice.
Okay. Where am I? So it took out that one. We're on to the next one. How far away is that? Sorry. I was ill prepared. 85 feet? Oh, crap. Okay. For right now, if Rizzy is cool with it, I'm going to jump on his shoulders and just wait till I get closer. But I'm going to have my 2 scimitars out.
Rizzy, are you a human ladder? I mean, an orcish ladder? I feel like he can't hear us. Is he able to hear us? Can you hear us, Jake?
What? Do you hear us?
Yeah. Yep.
Can I use you as an orcish ladder?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna jump on. I'm just gonna be right behind your head. I'll be on
Okay.
your shoulders.
Okay.
I'm guessing that means you want to hold an action for another time?
Yes.
Okay.
Until I get closer.
Sweet.
I'm 85. Am I really 85 feet from this guy?
Yes. Yep, it's
Okay,
a
okay, because that's what the ruler said. So that
yeah,
means
I
I
would
can't really do anything. I'm just too far away.
yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, it's a reasonable distance. These sewers are long and narrow.
So whatever you want to do, I can either hold my action or just wait until next time. I'm just gonna sit on Rizzy's shoulders until I get closer.
Okay.
So I'm hoping he moves closer.
Well, the next initiative would be the crocodile that you were speaking of.
Or the crocodile moves closer.
5, 15,
Nice try.
25, 30 uses its walking speed for 10 and 20, getting up onto the hard surface, and he is not able to get any closer.
Alright, that's 50 feet away.
Okay, Geo is next.
Alrighty, let me just do a quick. All right.
Ignore
I
that.
will take a step forward, and then this guy's already acted this turn, hasn't he? Oh, there's a second one. Oh, well, had I known that was the case, I would not have approached.
No. He showed up because you got close.
Okay.
He just joined the battle.
Predators. Camouflage and stuff.
I'm still going to take
Covered
a
in
shot
poop.
with my hand crossbow at
The nearby
that
one?
one.
Oh, that one?
Nope,
Okay.
the far one.
Okay.
That.
What's up, Liz?
No freaking way. Natural 20! And I would like to sneak attack. Oh no. I can't sneak attack, never mind. Because he has already acted this turn, that's right. Okay. So 2d6 plus 3. That's what we're doing here. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. Okay.
And I'm going to... Oh, sneak attack is my bonus action, isn't it? Shoot. Oh no, I didn't sneak attack. Sorry, still learning rogue. Bonus action, disengage. I'm gonna do a back roll away from this guy. 5, 10, 15. Ricky! Save me!
Bonus action disengaging.
Yep, bonus action disengaging, and then I'm gonna hide behind Rizzy.
All right. Well, Rizzy's
Not actually,
next.
I can't take the hide action, but I'm going to use him as a meat shield.
All right, Rizzy, you're up. Do you want to smash some crocodile?
Yeah. So Rizzy's gonna kill the alligator.
Okay. I'll move you a little closer.
My, club.
With your club? All right. Oh, I suppose I need to roll to attack for him, don't I? He is
You don't
on
mind.
because he is on a laptop. Okay. He is attacking with his maul. +5 to hit. For a 9. Oh. It comes close, but you hit the ground instead. You put a little fear of your barbarian into that crocodile as he looks at it.
So I
Wary. All right, thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Moon is not participating unless necessary. So this brings us back to Bukar.
Does Moon not have a cantrip?
Does Moon have a cantrip? I'll find out.
Like an offensive, like
Yeah, that's a good question.
Firebolt or something. Because like if he does, that costs him no resources.
That's a great point. I didn't think of that. Let's see here. No, he does not. Nope, he's a fighter, so all his stuff right now is features.
For some reason, I thought he was a sorcerer.
No, he does. Well, I can't tell you what stuff he has.
No worries, no worries.
Okay. Bukar is going to get as close as his stubby little legs will take him. Reaching out with the shillelagh and not quite making it to the crocodile. So let's see here. Little stumpy legs. I don't think. Oh wait, I could probably do something somewhat useful. Hold on. Oh yeah, I could cast. Wait, I gotta touch somebody. Oh yeah, I could do that. On the way there, I'm gonna pass by Beatrice and give her guidance. Give her a little high five that she's not expecting into her open palm as I run by, and she's very confused by it. But she gets guidance. I think, man. Yeah, I don't think, because I can't reach for my shillelagh, so I think I'm gonna. I don't want to use any more spell slots. So, yeah, I'm just gonna hang there.
Okay.
Call that good for now. Yeah.
Sounds good. As you do that, another crocodile appears. Stand behind you.
Oh, perfect. Right where I was.
Beatrice, you're next, and you have guidance. You are muted.
There we are. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down from Rizzy's massive shoulders onto the top of this one crocodile, and then I'm gonna take my scimitar under the water and just rake it across his neck. Like, you know, like that flappy thing they have underneath, like it looks hollow under, exposed skin under there.
Add a D4
you can't
to
come
your...
from the top on these things.
Nice. Add a D4 to your attack die.
Thank you. Yeah, all right, so let's see. I'm going to try and remember to use physical dice. So there's that. And then a 4 is the triangle of the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just had it in my fingers. Here it is. Oh, shit. That's a terrible roll. 6 plus 5, 11 to hit?
Not enough. It's pretty close. You feel like a little bit more effort, you would have hurt it.
All right, can I at least stay on his back?
Sure, I suppose so.
Okay.
It might try to react in kind, but we won't know until we get there.
I'm gonna try and make it look like bravado, but I'm like, oh god, I expected to kill this thing.
Okay.
Are you riding its back?
Yes.
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, the new arrival crocodile moves up to Bukar and is going to bite attack.
Oh, jeez.
No.
And survey says attack 14.
14 is my armor class.
Okay. That would be 11 piercing damage.
Ooh. Ooh. Ow.
Next one. This is the one that Geo shot. And I don't think I remember how much damage he took. Could you remind me, Zach? For some reason I didn't record it.
8 piercing damage.
Okay, thank you. For some reason I didn't type it in.
18.
10, 15, and he's It's gonna be oops, that's not what I meant to do. Send him. There we go. All right, Beatrice, you are technically on the other crocodile.
Yeah.
So he's not attacking you. He's going to attack Rizzy.
Rizzy, you should rage after this.
You get really, really angry. Oh, a dirty 20 to hit. Well, I think that hits him, doesn't it?
Me? Oh, no,
Yep.
Rizzy,
I'll be
that's right.
blown away if it doesn't.
That hits Rizzy for 9
God.
piercing damage. Rizzy, you just got hit.
How much
Got a little
damage?
bit.
How much damage did?
It just did 9 damage to you.
Does that make you angry, Rizzy?
Nope.
Remember, Jake, as a barbarian, you have a power called Rage, which means you
I have
take less
rage.
damage. And
rage.
so on your turn, you got to say, I would like to rage.
Okay.
Beatrice, the crocodile that you're on top of, is going to try to attack you. He's technically not grappled, so he's capable of doing this.
He can certainly try.
For a 17.
Yep, and he succeeds.
10 piercing damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Well, Geo, you are next.
All right. The one that I attacked is engaged with one of my compatriots, which means that I can sneak attack. So I'm going to take a shot at it. For a, what's my to hit? Plus, oh, heck yeah. Dirty 20 to hit.
That should hit. Same one you were attacking earlier?
Yep, and I get, what's my sneak attack again? Sneak attack 2d6 plus 1d6, so I get 3d6.
Whoa!
Okay, now we're cooking with gas. That'll be 11 points of piercing damage as I, like, load my crossbow and then just do, like, this, like, very, like, noble, like, hand behind the back, aim,
I like
right
it.
in the dome. Just like, in the eye or
With
something. Yeah.
with recoil for your crossbow?
Yes, with epic recoil for my crossbow. Yeah, that's how they work, I'm sure of it.
That the bolt sinks into the open mouth and protrudes out the back of the crocodile's head, and it slumps to the ground dead.
So talking about.
Rizzy, do you want to rage?
Okay. I'm gonna rage on my turn.
I want to rage. What would Rizzy say as he rages? Would he get really mad? Would he say anything? What do you think? No?
Wait,
He's like-
Jake. If you were a WWE character and you got punched in the face, and you were about to say something cool to the guy that punched you before you punch him back, what would you say?
I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah. About to get punched in the face.
You could be like one of those crazy people that, like, as soon as they get quiet, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
They actually aren't saying anything anymore.
You done gone did it now.
Well, you get +2 melee damage for your attack.
And you take half piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage from non-magical sources.
Yes.
Oh, my phone's gonna die.
Get advantage on strength checks and saving throws, +2 melee damage. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Yeah, that covers everything. Do you want to attack?
You
want to attack, Jake?
Yes, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
So you also, I believe, have the option to reckless attack, which means you get advantage on your attack, but then they get advantage on their attack.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Let's see what you get. Ooh, you get a 24. you hit him really well. Ooh, and you did almost max damage too for 14 bludgeoning damage. Do you want to describe how you destroy the crocodile?
Yeah. We just go right in the face.
And with a sickening thud, the crocodile falls dead to the ground. But just off in the distance, you hear a splash as another one appears out of the water, letting out a reptilian roar.
What was that, Dan?
And that's my turn.
I can't do a crocodile sound. It's too reptilian. This brings us to Bukar.
Okay, Bukar, who has been closely reading his character sheet. And remember how he attacks with this character? Still a noob. Okay, I am going to. Well, definitely the one that attacked me is getting it, but question is, what exactly is he getting? I'm gonna go with Guiding Bolt again because I can use it twice for free because cool like that. So yeah, that's what's happening. Guiding Bolt.
I hate to be that guy, but that would be a disadvantage because you're right up on him.
Oh, bummer. Okay, then I'm gonna use my Shillelagh. I won't use that. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, Shillelagh is happening. This is what we get the Shillelagh out for.
I think it gives you
21 to hit. Sorry?
21 would hit. Does it give you 2 options for damage with Shillelagh? I, for some reason, think that you get to choose. Is that right? Or maybe I got that from something
Not that I'm
else.
seeing, yeah.
Okay, so it must be
I don't
bludgeoning.
think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where I
Just,
got that idea.
D8 plus 3 bludgeoning. I just get a better chance to hit. Ooh, 11 bludgeoning.
Wow. That was a really solid hit. It took out most of the hit points. That crocodile does not feel good.
Cool. Okay. Then for bonus action, see, can I reach anybody? Have to disengage to touch anybody, so I will not cast guidance. Can I do one of my healing? I think I can do one of my healing spells. Healing word. Isn't that just a bonus action? Yeah, bonus action. Okay, healing word. Beatrice just got attacked, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
She took 10.
Yeah. I can see within range. Okay. Yep. I'm going to cast healing word on Beatrice then.
Thanks, boom.
For a solid 7. So you can regain 7 health.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, that will be my turn.
It is her turn next.
Okay, so the one I'm on is still living, right?
Mm-mm.
It's dead.
No, I'm sinking into the water. Rizzy, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. I'm gonna get back on Rizzy's shoulders, and then I'm gonna jump from Rizzy's shoulders to the one attacking Bakar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for the same slice along like the lower neck, the under neck.
I love that you climbed up onto Rizzy's shoulders as if to get away from the water, only to jump on the creature in the water.
Hey, you know what? I do what I can, okay? And it gives me a good spot to jump from. It's hard to jump from the water onto something.
Rizzy makes a good springboard.
Yeah.
He ain't going anywhere.
I was thinking about the physics of it. All right.
Okay.
Let me find my dice again. Ah! I'm not rolling well tonight. Only a 10. I'm bad. I'm terrible tonight.
10 is not enough.
Nah, I figured.
Let's see here. Okay.
I should probably actually swoosh the dice in my hand before I just throw them down. That would have been better. All right, well, whatever.
That one's dead. That one's dead.
Then.
That one's dead.
And wait, do I have a bonus action? I keep forgetting about those.
Sometimes they're
Nope.
less common. They're a lot less common.
Nope, I don't.
All right. Well, the next one is the one that's right next to Beatrice. He's been focusing on Bukhar, so he's probably not going to change his attention yet. He's going to attack Bukhar again with a 17.
Oh yeah, that hits.
For 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Pretty low roll for him.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't as much as last time.
Yeah. And the 6. Oh, okay. Then the other guy gets to go. 5, 30. And okay, this guy comes up to Rizzy. And he makes a bite attack at Rizzy. Wants to eat Rizzy's leg. He's like a crazy dog. And the roll.
He's got advantage.
Oh, he's got advantage. Wait. Rizzy has advantage on...
The alligator does because Rizzy reckless attacked.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It means
Okay.
that he gets advantage on his attack, but whoever attacks him also gets advantage.
Forgot about that. What's that, Jake?
Can I flick him in the nose?
Sure. You make the crocodile really angry. And he hisses at you. An 18 would surpass Rizzy's armor class. So let's see how much damage you take. 8 piercing damage.
Have to 4.
Oh yes, thank you. Rizzy, you're sitting at 22 out of 35 points. So you're not bad. You're okay. You're at 22 health right now. Okay. That is it for the Crocs. Geo's turn.
I would first just like to say that it is very funny to me that Rizzy has almost double my hit points. Like total. Like I have 18, he has 35. He's 1 away from having physically double my hit point maximum. Hence why he is the muscle.
He is for sure a tank.
Right, for sure. I am going to load my crossbow and again do like a dueling stance. Recoil and all on the one that has been attacking Bukhar.
Close, Bukhar.
Bukhar. I was pretty close.
I enjoy your pronunciations more sometimes.
Listen, they're not great. How's a 14 do me?
14 will hit.
Dope. That will bonus action sneak attack. Heck yeah. Another 11 points of piercing damage. It's just like through the eye. Just like into the eye.
Yeah, he's just dead in the water. Beatrice is again right next to another dead croc that she was going to try to kill. It's killed.
No, she's on top of another dead croc.
Like twice her kill has been stolen, according to video game rules.
I mean, the really only solution to this problem is to get good scrub.
Oh,
Thank you for rubbing it in my face.
I'm just saying. If you were better, me and Rizzy wouldn't have to do your job for you.
Anything else from you? Let's see. I don't think.
Hopefully not.
Nope. That's action, bonus action. No need to move. Feeling real comfortable. Merc and Crocodile left, right, and center. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm good where I'm at. I'll end my turn.
That leaves one Crocodile with in the range of Rizzy on Rizzy's turn.
Ooh.
Oh boy, batter up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my club again.
Do you want to
smash him?
reckless?
Yes. I wanna end this guy.
Yeah.
So if you say you want to recklessly attack, it gives you advantage, but it also means you're more likely to get hit.
It's worth it.
Okay,
Totally worth
I'm
it.
not gonna do reckless.
You're not going to do reckless?
No, I'm just gonna do a normal attack.
Okay.
Okay. You hit with the normal attack, actually.
Sweet.
Yes. Let's see how much damage you do. Not bad. Could be better. You do 9. Let's see.
What's he's 2d6 plus 3?
That's right. He rolled pretty middle damage on that
Yeah.
roll.
I mean, so 9 damage for middling isn't bad. I gotta like knock it out of the park to do 11. That's like almost max damage for my hand bow. So
Bukar's next.
Okay.
my turn.
Yeah, Bukar's not the most skilled with the staff or club. Not really a big melee guy, but he has a thing with his shillelagh that he just likes to run, kind of jousting with it towards people's heads. That's what he's doing with his shillelagh. I'm basically jousting, like trying to get as much impact right between the eyes as I possibly can with the shillelagh as I run up and try to, split this thing between
That's
the
the sweet spot on him.
Yeah, not the most physically gifted, but I know where the computer lies in most animals, so trying to insert my shillelagh there. Let's see how that goes.
Sure,
Ooh,
Bukar.
that didn't look good, but I'm feeling lucky, so I'm gonna roll it again because I like having luck. Okay, one more time. Let's try that one. All right, that's a little better. 21 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit for sure.
There we go. And 6 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, I mean, I just assumed that whatever piece of bone was holding the shillelagh from the brain just kind of gives way, and I'm gonna have to clean off my shillelagh afterwards.
give that a rinse in the sewer real quick, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Well, nice work. Okay. Get us back to some dungeon music. As the noise subsides in this portion of the sewer, no more hissing, no more "ow, that hurt," no more or "I'm gonna smack him in the face" coming from Rizzy. You have 5 dead crocodiles at your
Alrighty,
feet.
fellas. Teamwork makes the dream work. We did it. High five, Rizzy. A high five, Buka, Moon, Geo, up top. We did it. You and me.
Is anybody else bleeding? I'm bleeding kind of a lot. I'm gonna get sepsis with all this garbage down here. This is awful.
You
Oh, shit, I didn't
probably
even
are.
think
You
about
probably are. It's disgusting down here.
All right, I'm
Jeez.
going home. I'm taking a shower. Were we doing something here?
Yes, we have to find the Zoom. What's his name?
Loon?
Noob.
Loon?
Yeah, Flume. Zoom. Yeah, we got to find Flume.
That sounds like a log flume. It's an N, by the way.
That's right, Floon.
Floon. Sorry, we got to find Floon.
Honestly, I think some of the goofier name pronunciations should be canon, but I can't get past how silly it seems in my head, and so I chicken out and can't do it. As you guys are collecting your wits, you see the tunnel splits down below you. Or not below you, but in front of you.
Can I make a... can I make a perception check?
Absolutely.
To try and, like, determine which way they went?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. It might be more investigation. I don't know.
I can do.
I
do
can.
investigation.
I could take perception too. Man, there's so much
Thinking, like-
overlap between those two.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're, I am far better at perception, so I would like to make the case for perception. But
Yeah,
if you
go
say
ahead.
investigation, I'll do it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That'll be a 23.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Um, they definitely went down the way ahead of you, and the trail goes kind of cold quickly as the tracks you were seeing were like muddy footprints, and the mud has like been tracked off, and so the trail disappears right here.
But like, it looks like they're crossing this little bridge, right?
Yeah, probably. That's your best
Okay.
intuition.
Well, then I will hustle down here.
While you're down there, you stumble across a rotting corpse that is half sitting in the sewage and half up on the walkway.
I would like to investigate the corpse.
Okay.
That'll be an 8.
Uh, it's pretty far gone. It's not easy to tell what it is, but it was a humanoid of some kind. Um, as you're looking at it, you notice that there is a gray, shiny sludge that is actively moving across the body.
I heard about this in a book. In Choke.
Like a slime?
You got an 8.
That's what it was in the book.
Okay. I would say, I probably can't make another roll, but I like to, can I make a history or something to like remember that, like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of like slimes and like gelatinous cubes down here because it's a sewer. That's like a known, like it's like there's alligators in the New York sewer system, like, you know.
Yeah, I would
Is that
say
a thing that I've heard?
it's a given that it's a creature. I wouldn't say you know specifically what kind it is.
Urban.
Right. Okay.
legend.
I'm gonna be like,
It's like
hold up. Hold up.
it's the sewer leeches. It's the sewer
nasty.
leeches.
We get a nasty. Let's take a look at this.
Richie, can I get on?
Am I pretty sure it's not flume?
Yeah,
Like, it's too old to be flume, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna point out to everybody, let them catch up so I don't have to fight the thing alone if it does turn out to be hostile. You know what? Actually, I might take a shot at it with the hand crossbow. Just a little like plunk.
Okay,
Like,
go ahead.
Never hurts a double tap.
Hand crossbow. Ooh, excuse me, +5. Natural 20. I'm loving these new dice.
Wow.
And since I'm a swashbuckler, and because it has not acted this turn, if it is a targetable creature, I get to do sneak attack damage.
Okay, go ahead.
It is a targetable creature?
It is, yeah.
Excellent. Oh, that's big. That's big money. Okay. That will be 17 points of piercing damage.
Wow. Okay. Your bolt. You used the crossbow, right?
Hand crossbow. I rolled almost
Okay.
max damage.
Yeah. Had it been a slightly larger one, you wouldn't have killed it. But in one shot, your bolt passes through this gray ooze, splitting it into two and leaving it motionless on the body that it had been consuming.
Watch out for suspicious puddles. And I blow the tip of it like it was spinning. Listen, in reality, this is a rich kid who spent way too much time in front of a mirror practicing his adventurer moves. That's the reality of who this guy is.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. Now I guess I would like to check the body. I'd like to run the pockets.
Okay. Boy, that's
Or
difficult.
is that too much because I already investigated it?
You can. You're gonna get your hands covered in sewage.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not touching it.
Can I poke it with a dagger? Like I just kind of like I just want to check the pockets.
Um,
Like, can I cut the
well,
pockets open and see if coins come out?
that part of his body is in the sewage.
Oh yeah,
Um,
okay. It's not worth it. I'm secretly rich. It's not worth it. Um,
I'm not gonna say insight check, but you might catch. Like, I don't want to make eye contact with you, but like, what
definitely out of character
happened?
for Geo. Like
What
you like
happened with
you're surprised.
Geo? He would be like, holding my breath. Let me get my what's it called that you breathe underwater with? Snorkel.
Snorkel.
Let
Snorkel?
me get my snorkel out.
He might have a gold. What if he has a gold in his pocket?
He's
Gotta
about to.
check.
She's about to insight check though.
I'm not above getting disgusting.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Speaking of
be
which,
suspicious.
I think Beatrice probably has a little bit of sewage on her from jumping on the crocodiles. In the fur. It's in the fur.
She is now canonically in a bad mood. It's gonna be
Understandably.
everybody's problem.
Well, also, I don't think anybody in the party has prestidigitation.
Oh,
Y'all
no.
are useless. You're useless. Rizzy's useless. You smirking little Bakar, you're useless too. Moon, I know you're up in my perm, just hiding there and that nasty stuff. You're useless. I'm pissed, and I walk on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Raise your hand if you murked a giant crocodile today. Rizzy, hand up. That's right. Okay. Bakar, didn't you get one?
Yep. My
Bakar,
hands up.
Bakar got one. Bakar's hands up.
Yep.
All right. Maybe take it down a notch.
Jerk, and I walk off. I'm not
You have a right
listening.
to be
Go.
upset. I'm just saying, don't be calling folks useless when you're putting up rookie numbers.
I'm gonna insight check the shit out of you.
Well,
Bumping gum Sally over here.
the overall environment you're walking through is rather putrid. The smell is disgusting, as is expected. It's dark, so it's hard to see this stuff up until you come up to it. I mean, I know you have dark vision, but dark vision only does so much. Grayscale kind of makes things sort of run together a little bit. You not only did you find the rotting corpse, you find more dead things that are being feasted on by very large rats. I say things because they're so eaten that you would have no way of identifying them.
So Beatrice would be lost in her umbral sight from all everyone, except for out of the darkness, out of the void, you hear every now and then.
Especially when you step on a, I don't know if you'd call it a herd of cockroaches.
Liz freaked out.
And one of them definitely goes squish under your foot.
Like that time I stepped on a slug in my toes.
Ugh. Yeah, there's probably slugs down here too. I hate those things. Rizzy stubs his toe, I guess, in his boot. He kicks a like this is a like a rusted iron cage that was just sitting on the stonework, and he kind of kicks it and it clatters loudly against the wall, into a bunch of like broken shards of pottery. Though Geo is happy to see that there's a couple coins laying on the floor.
What denomination?
Well, would you like to look closely? They are
Yes.
some form of copper.
Not picking it up.
Insight check.
You can pick it up.
You're welcome to.
And this is gonna be insight against my deception.
I'm not sure what she's inciting, so...
Just who is this
You're trying
Hold
to
on.
insight if this is really Geo, right?
Geo?
Ah. That's reasonable.
Okay.
Do
What's
I
your
give you
number,
mine
girl?
first? 16.
Listen, you're good, kid. But while I'm around, you'll always be second best. That's gonna be a 21 for me.
I still don't buy
Oh!
it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you weren't charismatic.
Geo wasn't
I have
charismatic.
proficiency.
This
No, I am the most charismatic person in the party. That's not good. I have a +2 to charisma. I do
The
have
best in my
proficiency
other
in
party has a
deception.
+0.
I was about to make a joke about having negative charisma until I looked up and I do have -1. That's my dumb stat. Yeah. So I'm keep my mouth shut.
No, if Geo dies again, you're getting a sorcerer. You're getting the sorceresty sorcerer ever. Because we need a face so bad. Like, this is such a good campaign for a face, and we have nothing. We have me. I should know. Like, Geo should not be the face. He just got executed for running his mouth and being ridiculous.
Well, while you're walking down the path, you end up finding some more muddy footprints.
Okay.
They end up, let's just say that you're further down in the sewers and this is a new portion. This time they go up. So to your left if you're traveling left to right.
Yeah, I don't mind sneaking ahead of the group a little bit if they want, and kind of like scouting and kind of tracking, and I'll try to be stealthy. If do
Okay.
you want a stealth check?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You're confident that you're very quiet. These footsteps go up here, and then they take another left, and walking up to that junction, you don't see anything. As you peer around the corner, you can see that the footsteps went into what looks like a small, like, alcove or room, but you can't see all of the room unless you go into it.
I'm gonna like hold up my hand to like the group and like.
As you gingerly, stealthily move in, you see that there is nobody in this room, and the room is full of very large mushrooms that are growing out of the floor and out of the wall. I think they're yellow. Yeah, I'd say they're yellow. And they're. I suppose I would need a perception check to give you other things. You just walked into this room. It's pretty small.
I don't mind.
Say, I'll just draw
Perception.
those.
That'll be a 17.
Nice. Okay,
Very perceptive.
so just dot some mushrooms here. So it's predominantly made up out of these little mushrooms. Which I don't know if you'd have any skill in identifying. Do you think your character would know anything about these?
I say the only thing that I think he would be able to do with the mushrooms is like, do these look like mushrooms I've eaten before?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like is this a portobello?
Safe to say it's
is,
not.
He's gonna. I was just saying, like, if it is, he's gonna be pissed because that means that the mushrooms he ate were probably grown in the sewer.
These look very different than any edible mushroom he's ever had.
Okay, well, he knows enough to know that mushrooms are poisonous a lot of the times, so he's gonna be like, "Watch for the mushroom." He's gonna pantomime the whole thing.
What was your check number? I don't remember.
What did I say? 17.
17. You see a door on the far corner that you could pass through. There seems to be like a vague pathway that maybe somebody might have pushed their way through these mushrooms, get to that door.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for the rest of the group to get here, and then like
Do I,
pantomime that.
do I need a stealth check to like stay on his, grab his back?
Well, that's up to you. Geo has cleared the area, so he knows there's nobody that's going to notice you if you follow him.
But we have to make sure we don't mess up the shoe prints.
Oh, that's fair. If you want to do that, go ahead.
All right, let's see what I did. Where is my stealth? At the way at the bottom. Oh, dirty 20.
30, 20. Okay. You step in the footprints, and you don't leave any trail of your own. The room in front of you is full of bulbous-looking yellow fungus. Geo does not recognize it. Does anybody else? I'm thinking Bukhar, because he's the druid, have an affinity with nature and be able to recognize him.
I should know more nature. I'm bad as far as druids go for, there's like a base level of nature that just being a druid, but
Right.
it wasn't always my strongest forte. So
Well, you're more of like a cosmic one, right? Or like
yeah,
you're all about the stars, not so much about the earth, right?
yeah. I'm into stars and math. I'm that kind of nerd.
Okay.
But I mean, I could definitely do a check to see if I'm familiar with them.
Go ahead, might as well.
Nature check. Okay, feeling lucky. 18 on the check.
Nice. Bukhar, you're confident that you should not mess with these shrooms. They could seriously mess you up.
Okay. I'm gonna pantomime kind of like Geo was doing, and have the whole like point at the mushrooms, point at eating them, and then do the little X's over the eyes thing with the tongue sticking out, indicating if you eat these, you will die.
That's great sign language. Let's say I think I need a quick 5 so I can think of some convincing stuff that you're gonna run into, because I'm not sure what I want to do at the moment. So I'm gonna take 5 real quick.
Sounds good.
Back up again. I just needed a moment to clear my head. So, you've got those mushrooms in front of you. There's a path that continues going north or up, whichever you want to consider, that you haven't explored yet. What would you like to do?
Didn't you say there was a path like someone had walked through the mushrooms? I'm
Yeah, it kind of
interested.
looked like somebody could have done that, yeah.
I'm interested in that.
Okay.
Now, does it look like someone? Is there anything to show? Like, was it recent? Has it been a while? Does it look like either or?
The muddy footprints would imply that somebody was here probably
Just
within
recently,
the
yeah.
day, and quite likely less time than that, and went in the general direction of the room of mushrooms.
Well, because of everything I just said, I think we should follow these. What do you all think?
I agree.
Thanks, Rizzy.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Okay. Uh,
Rizzy agrees.
Let's do it.
okay,
Are
so
you ready to wait zero, or you want me to?
as you walk
I
into
don't
the
mind
room,
go leading the way.
as you walk into the room, a tendril reaches out to smack Geo.
A
Geo,
tendril?
Rizzy,
Uh huh.
that's
Um.
I'm gonna see if it hits.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, go for it. It's weird, but it's like a tentacle looking thing, or like part of the mushroom, or what?
Yeah, it's a tendril coming off of the mushroom. Does a 23 hit?
It. You know what? It just hits.
You're right. You take 3 poison damage and receive the poison condition.
Fun.
But you're the only one who has gone through so far. So you are through all the way, and you can see that there is a door, and you could access it if you want. It appears to be unlocked.
Yeah, I'll try to like sneak it open.
Okay. It opens. It's tiny bit creaky on the hinges, without a little bit of a sound, but not a whole lot. Not really giving away your stealth that you've been reserving this whole time. You can see quite a significant hallway that opens up on the other side, very large and long. That it kind of reaches the edge of your dark vision. It seems to culminate in like another T intersection.
Okay. I'll wait for the rest of the group to catch up.
Okay.
Can I sneak through here, knowing that I saw the tendril and like trying to be ready for it?
Yes, if you roll a stealth check, you could.
Okay. I think my stealth is a 5. 14.
You are successful.
Yes.
Good job.
You know, it didn't even occur to me until you did that I didn't really give Geo a chance to do that, but to be fair, he kind of just ran through. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I think so.
I don't think we really assessed any danger from the mushrooms other than let's not eat them, So I think.
Yeah.
No, I definitely got attacked by the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Well, right, but prior to that, like before you got attacked, I don't think we knew that there was any danger.
Yeah, the
coming
only
from
reason
them
I
other
asked
than
that
eat
is because
them.
I watched you get attacked.
Yeah, now the rest of us are wise to it because you were the guinea pig.
Thanks,
Right.
man.
I'm going to try to kill these things with fire.
Nice.
I'm going to produce flame and assuming this works on the first one, go one by one and just mow these suckers down. But yeah, I'm gonna throw a little fire at each one of them and see how that does them.
Yeah, they let out a like a pretty quiet, almost like a hissing sound, almost at a whisper level, as they burn and they sway with pain, small tendrils sticking out in multiple directions, probably about like 8 to 10 tendrils per mushroom.
You upset them.
As the heat settles into the fungus and it gets about halfway burned, there is a small explosion, not a dangerous one to you, as the gas bubble or bladder inside of it lights on fire and it sends the innards of the mushroom flying across the room and splattering on the walls, the fire catching on the rest of the mushrooms and eliminating the threat.
Okay. I'm going to hold my breath for a good couple, well, as long as I can after this happens. Not really interested in breathing in any of the combusted materials or uncombusted gas that came from the mushrooms. Neither of those sound great. So, I mean, we're in a sewer, I guess it's kind of par for the course, but whatever.
According to the according to the stat block, I need everybody within 20 feet to do a Constitution saving throw. That just leaves Moon as the only one who doesn't have to.
Oh,
Oops. My bad.
Constitution saving.
Oh, 18.
Pass.
8.
Nope, not a pass.
Ew.
But you do. But you only take damage. You're not. Your condition of poison stays the same.
Yeah.
Let's see. You take 10 poison damage.
I take 10 poison damage?
Yeah, that's what it says.
I'm on death's door.
Let's see what Rizzy gets. Rizzy's fine.
All right, before we go any further, guys, let's do a little bit of healing. I don't have a whole lot of spell slots left, but we need them, so we need some healing. So I'm going to cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level. I don't know why I rolled a d6. Oh, I guess that's for the first one. Okay, so we get to do 1d6 healing damage 4 times between us. Who needs damage restored? I know that Geo does. Geo needs at least 1, probably 2. How's Rizzy looking?
Rizzy is at 22 of 35 hit points.
Okay, Rizzy, you're a tank. Even if I get maximally healed, I won't be where you're at, so I'm gonna let it slide with you, buddy. Geo's getting 1. Geo, you might be getting 2. I'm definitely taking 1. I might take 2. Beatrice, how are you looking?
I got 24 out of 28, so don't even worry about me right now.
Okay, Geo, this is all us, buddy. We each get 2d6.
You two earned it.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll. Yeah. So I got a 6 on my first d6 and 3 on my second one. So 9. 9 for me. And then you can roll yours, or you can take that.
I'll take the 9.
Cool. Okay.
Very nice. Well, that undoes most of that poison damage that just happened. Does that take away any conditions?
I don't think it does. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I want to check.
No, there's like a Fae. Spirit of a Fae shows up in a 5-foot space that we both stand in, and it gets to heals us 4 times, basically. Well,
okay.
Yeah, 4 total. One plus my modifier. There's a number of times it gets to heal us. So.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about conditions.
Okay, well. Very good. You're presented with that door. Here, let me go ahead and... There's actually a new map I'm going to move you to for that door. Door's open.
Ooh, so I have a quick question before we get into another combat. So in my actions and the very end, actions in combat interact with another object. It has dread ambusher and feline agility. Next to it, it says special in parentheses. Is that still part of the core rules, or is that an add-on? I guess it doesn't have 2024, so it's probably part of the core.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull yours up so it's a little easier for me to understand.
Thank you. I just want
Where
to make sure because it looks like really cool stuff, but I do want to stay true to,
you said that's
a
in
future using the same rules.
or what was it called again?
Under actions, it's at the very bottom.
Oh, the feline agility.
Yeah, and dread ambusher.
Whoa. Okay, I'm pretty sure the feline agility is fine. That one looks like it's probably um from 2014 rule set. It's not from the original player's handbook because it doesn't have the tabaxian from Volo's guide, I think. Dread ambusher. Does anybody know what dread ambusher is?
I do not.
I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's from Gloomstalker.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's kosher. You can use it, yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
no
awesome.
problem. Okay, so this room is dark. Anybody with dark vision would be able to see. Otherwise, you're gonna need to light a torch.
Don't let it torch yet.
I can
up to 90 feet.
I can magic up some fire.
All right, let's give Bukhar some fire.
That is 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. So 10 feet of bright light, 20 total feet of light.
Okay, there you go. Didn't do a perfect job with the dynamic lighting on this map, but it looks like it was a hand-drawn one, so it wasn't exactly simplest task. So it's pretty extensive. We're going to spend quite a while here, unless you turn back. The hallway seems to be longer than I had said it was at the edge of your dark vision, Geo. So let's just say that you can see all the way. Whoa, 145 feet. Well, I did not realize it was that long.
I can see 60 feet.
Okay, well,
I can see 90 feet.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just say it's darker in here than it was in the main chamber that you were in. So let's see, perception checks. I guess you could listen for things. You don't have to see everything. You can also smell for things. I don't know, that's maybe not exactly a fun sense in sewers.
It's probably not very useful when you have all that stuff like right under your nose.
Too many false positives, yeah. Everything's danger. No, it's just shit.
Well, no, it's not a lot to go on. What do you want to do?
Okay, who wants to be the one that goes first and possibly gets hit by the traps that we're not smart enough to see?
I vote the person
here's
that can
the
be
thing.
invisible in the darkness goes first.
I was just about to offer,
yeah.
but you're so much stronger than I am. Okay.
Maybe
Actually,
one of us
that's
with
true.
yeah, maybe one of us with cat-like reflexes. I don't know, just throwing that out there. could be any of us, but you know.
I'm being used by my team.
You're being appreciated by your team.
It's good. It's good practice. I won't complain. I'll sneak up.
Okay. Well, as you
on the wall, though.
as you move up, you. Oh wait, I guess I should actually pull my resources for this map. Sorry, I should have been better prepped for this. So this is room. Well, this is just the hallway. I didn't print that one. That one's digital. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Better prepared. So you see rats skittering around along the hard surfaces. Most of the stuff you're walking in is water, and as you get a little bit further down, you can see kind of the end of the hallway as it splits north and south. Lots of water in the.
Back though.
The book describes this as a putrid stream that's flowing along the sewer tunnel.
Is that what the little squiggly lines are on the ground?
Yeah, yep, that's the
It's
water.
trying to represent, okay.
Yep.
So what I want to do is I want to step just past this hallway and see if there's anything down this way. But I think I'm going to go back to the group.
Yeah, this is a. Did I make a mistake?
And they're like, okay.
Liz, I might have made a mistake in that area. You should not see that hallway. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have seen those? Okay.
No, that was my bad. Thought I had done it correctly. I'll just block it off to make it easier so that you can tell. There we go. That's how it should be now.
Okay.
Yep, that was my bad. No, you can see the hallway ending down this way.
Oh, let me pull the map over. Do I see it end or does it just look done?
It becomes a T intersection.
Okay, I'm going to run back and tell them that.
Very good.
All right, it tees off at the end. So I'll wait till y'all are with me. Follow me and we'll decide then where we're going to go.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Yoink. Yoink.
A little nervous about the prospect.
Bukar's taking his sweet time.
Oh my god, it's my dreams, a big ball of yarn. What I've hoped for.
You don't see that, but you do see this. There's a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. It is a palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference. So do you remember how I drew for you before the sign, the sort of like thieves' cant sign for Xanathar?
Yeah.
You had encountered that inside of the warehouse. You also see this on the wall here.
Yeah, I mean, I know what that is, right? Like,
right. It is saying that the correct direction, because this is thieves' cant, right? Like it's telling you information. It's saying that you should go. Which way does it say? Not telling me very accurately here. There's like multiple ways. Okay. It's saying you should go this way.
Okay, charge ahead.
It's telling us to go what way, sorry. It distracted me.
Down that way.
Do you think we should listen to it?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is where I would ask for some perception checks while you are in the general area as well, just for anything else.
Could you roll my perception?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I will. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Perception.
19.
A not so bad for a +0. Well, it's a 9. It could be worse.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
I've gotten better. I swooshed it around in my hands this time.
9 for
I'm getting better at dice
Bukar.
rolling.
Nice. What'd Geo get?
Natural 20.
Wow.
Easy
Okay.
trio.
So, you know, Rizzy's maybe focusing a little bit on like not getting a whole lot of sewer filth on him as he's walking. So he's looking down a little bit more, and he doesn't really see what the rest of you see, which is, and I'm just gonna point at it to make it easier. Right here, there is a slit in the wall, and then right here, there's a slit in the wall.
Like traps or like spies or like secret passageway?
It's a vertical slit. Do you guys know what arrow slits are?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's what it is. That's what you recognize it as.
I know what it is.
That looks scary.
An arrow slit, Jake, it's on a castle. There's a big stone wall, and they have a very narrow hole, and that's where archers will stick their arrows through, and they'll shoot through those holes.
Wow.
It's easy to look out, but it's hard to aim for when you're shooting as well.
Yeah. It basically means there's probably somebody in there who's going to shoot us.
Yeah. Or there's like something set to trigger, which is what Beatrice is thinking.
Yeah, something could come shooting out of those if we step on a pressure plate or something.
With a dirty 20, can I like do a cursory glance and see if there's any like tripwires? Pressure plates are probably harder to see.
Oh, I think the three of you can recognize that this isn't a trap so much as it's a defense, and there's probably somebody on the other side.
Yeah, it's an ambush site, yeah.
Oh.
It's an
Makes me
ambush.
feel better in the moment a little bit, but not so
It's an
much
ambush.
overall, you know?
That's right, Jake. It is.
Oh, wait, I'm way ahead of y'all.
Yeah, you probably would notice this before you get that far, so if you wanted to
My bad.
backtrack a bit, that's okay.
Do we want to be going into these guys' lair, or do we want to try going the other? Well, like, what do we think?
I mean, maybe we can sneak past them and like circle around and like take them out.
I like it. You want me to scout up and around?
If you don't mind.
Would I go? Sorry, y'all got tired for saying. Do I go up or down on the map? Like if I get to the roundabout.
Well, the thieves' cant says to go south, which would be down.
Okay.
So we're seeing these slits, right?
Yeah, you're seeing the slits. They kind of cross diagonally across this roundabout here. There's two of them. There's one in the top left, one in the bottom right. And then that round thing in the middle is a solid, like, pillar of stone that goes floor to ceiling. So you actually can't see through it, but it essentially means that the water goes around it in a circle, and if you were to walk either way around, you'd be within range of an arrow slit, or at least half of that area.
I want to stealth through there while staying low to the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to go counterclockwise to go down. So I just need to roll a stealth real quick.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, no. Only 8.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, which direction? How far did you want to go on with that stealth check?
So I'm going to try and get, like, to the roundabout, right? And then follow my character. I'm going to go down, around like this. And then I guess it's right through here then. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you're right up against it.
But that door.
You probably want to be right there. Because that's actually not someplace you can go through. It's just a little...
never mind. Okay, I just got confused by the light.
It's the arrow slit.
Like, that's a wall there. That's why I can't go through.
You know, I probably could have put a window there. That would have made more sense. Okay, I'm just trying to get to the same spot where we are now. Okay. Interestingly enough, as you pass by, you don't initially notice anything, and then you hear a bit of a snore, and as whatever it is, it stirs and gets up and walks over to the arrow slit, not necessarily aware that you're there. What do you do, Beatrice?
Okay, so I wanna get, like can I
Hey, if
tell is it in the roundabout? Can I tell that? Like, is it, like, in front of me or behind me? Is it between me and my team or between me and the rest of the hall going south?
The sound
Beatrice, Beatrice,
sound
remember
is
if it's dark. Oh, sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
yeah, no problem. The sound is coming from inside the arrow slit area.
Okay. So I wanna get, like, right up on the wall. I know there's something with, like, magical sight that, like, people with magical sight can see me.
No, people with who are using dark vision to see can't see you. So if there's no torches, unless they have like somebody with true sight hanging out in the arrow sight, which I
Okay, yeah.
so like if it's dark in there and they don't have a torch or anything,
You have to have true sight or magical vision, yeah.
you just if they're probably relying on dark vision, and if they're relying on dark vision, they can't see you.
Yep.
That's it.
And I just wanna get right up on the wall just in case, you know?
Ooh, yes. That is
Because if he's
definitely a
looking at an
benefit.
angle, then, like, me being flush against the wall I'm against on the map, he won't see me. Less likely to.
Okay, well then in that case, this gives me a chance for some flavor. As you pass by the eye slit and this happens, you stop in your tracks to not make any sound, and you see a goblin on the other side of the arrow slit peering through trying to look, and it can't tell that you're there.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
What was your stealth check one more time?
It was an 8.
Okay, when you take your next footstep, it gets alert and he draws his bow.
Ooh.
Is it looking at me? Or is he kind of like still trying to figure out where I am?
He's got an arrow and it's pointed through the arrow slit. He's just trying to figure out where he's supposed to shoot.
Okay.
He
Sorry,
hasn't
one more
loosed it
question.
yet.
Can you point on the map, ping on the map which slit he's looking out of?
Yeah. He is at this one.
Okay, because I'm where I am, right? Or did you have me up further in the roundabout?
This would have all happened like roughly where you are. I just moved you.
Yep, I'm gonna be right against the wall, right next to him.
Okay.
And I'm standing in water, aren't I?
You are standing in water. That's why he came to attention when you took the next footstep, as a splash of water is made.
Can I roll a stealth check to see if I can move my feet but not take them out of the water?
Well,
And
I'm
to
kind
like
of.
not make a splashing sound. And just get like one more foot pace away from him.
Ooh, that's tough because you're already operating off of like a failed stealth check. So probably not. It was just an adjacent fail. Like he didn't immediately spot you, and also he can't see you. So he's searching right now for you so that he can put an arrow in you.
Okay, I'm just gonna since I'm right next to him, like I said, I'm gonna put my back up against the wall and I'm gonna get real quiet. Like can't even hear me breathe. Ranger quiet.
He looks around. He kind of mutters under his breath something in Goblinese, and then he ends up letting the bow go slack, and he puts the arrow away. And when he does that, he turns around, mutters something else under his breath in Goblin, and then sits back down on the floor, leaving you to what you were doing.
That was close. Okay. Because I'm supposed to go around and ambush the ambushers, right? So, I gotta keep going. Now that that fails past, can I try my idea?
Yes, go ahead. Oops, sorry.
Thank
Open that.
you. But I get what you're saying. I needed a second to like let him calm down.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the harder calls. I don't always know how to handle it.
22.
Nice. Okay, now you're really quiet. Oops. And nobody
And
knows
I'm
you're there
not
anymore.
I'm moving a little bit slower, but I'm not taking my feet out of the water as to not go please splash.
All right. Well,
And
you
I'm
get
gonna
past
keep
successfully.
sneaking
Um,
and looking for
Beatrice,
a way to double back. I can't see any
yeah, would you do a perception check for me too while you walk down this passageway?
yeah, let me see what that is. Cool. 16
All right, you spot a door here that's crudely hidden.
on that side. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna bring me back to them though.
No, it won't. No. Oh,
But I
here, let me fix that. You're
am
stuck in the
gonna
wall.
pop my head in.
Okay.
Do I need a
Opened.
stealth check to open the door?
If you want to do it quietly, otherwise you could
Yes.
just open it.
I'm fine with stealthing every step of the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, essentially the way I think about it, and I guess Zach could give me ideas if he wants, since he's DM'd a lot. As soon as you do a new action that wasn't already described for a stealth check, then I kind of am looking for a new one. With some exceptions, like if you're doing something very vague, I may not ask for a check. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I usually like if I feel like performing the action could break stealth. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
If your action is you're like sneaking down the hall, your action is to do a perception check. That won't necessarily break stealth. But if you're like opening a door, or like you have to
That would
then
break.
climb a wall or
Mhm.
something, like yeah, I think it's however you want to do it. I think you're gonna have a better idea of what would break a stealth check than the players would.
That's helpful feedback for me, because sometimes I'm not sure if I'm like being overkill or not, but I think that makes sense. Beatrice, this
Alright.
is what you see when you make it in there. Oh, what was your
Did it
roll?
creak open? Yeah.
I missed your roll, sorry.
Oh no. Only a 14.
Hey, that's not so bad. Also, don't necessarily be like paranoid that if you fail a stealth check that you're going to be spotted, because not every place is inhabited. You were able to
That's
open
true.
the door very quietly.
Okay, so what am I looking at?
Well, you are seeing. Okay, room. This is a secret passageway that leads to another door, north and then a little bit west. This is just a passageway. You also see another Xanathar thieves' cant, one that was on the secret door. It just was a lot smaller. It's one of the reasons that you were tipped off to there being a door there.
Do I have? Let me look at my inventory. See if I can make a pen and paper kind of thing. I want to write down the thieves' camp. See if quote unquote real Geo knows.
The rest of you, would you be moving up at all?
I don't.
She's been leading, for
Don't
obvious
follow me.
reasons. They're not following you? Okay.
I
hope
would
not.
sneak up to the doorway, but like if I also saw those arrow slits, then I would kind of like wait for her to come back and either say, "Hey, we gotta risk it," or like her to sneak
Yeah.
around and successfully take the guy out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to sneak my head in so I could like see what that door was and then sneak back to him.
It might be reasonable for Moon and Rizzy to stay back. Since they probably don't want to break stealth.
But
I
no,
don't know.
I'm headed back to them after I see everything.
You're headed
After,
back?
I just
Okay.
wanted to poke my head in, yeah, to see what it was,
Yep.
so I could go back and report something.
Sure. Sounds good.
So now I need to decide as I stealth back up to the roundabout.
I make this into.
Do I want to take the same path back around? Yeah. I'm going to try and go the same way back around, back in front of the goblin dude, just because I feel like there's less chance to hit me. But I am going to be like up against the wall, not pick my feet up out of the water or nothing.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, let's have a stealth check to pass by again.
16.
You are successful. There is no
Yes.
response as you pass by the arrow slit, much
That
more
one was
quietly than
stressful.
before. Yeah, you can imagine.
That one was stressful. Okay, now let me put my character back. Get back, and I shoot you back from the opening. That's what you see when I'm coming through.
Okay, well, I will go back then.
So here's what the deal is. There's a roundabout around that little pillar. I don't know what's in these slits. Obviously, we're sitting here talking and we're good because there's for sure a goblin in the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock one. No, this would be, that's counterclockwise.
I think it's
That's
4 or
6.
5 o'clock.
So this would be, I mean, if we're looking at it, I'm sitting at 6 o'clock. So that would be like 8 and 9. There's a goblin in there with a longbow. And I almost woke him up. I don't know about the other one, but they're all shooting into that pillar. So there might be something in every one of them. So when you go through, be as quiet as possible. Got that, Rizzy? Great job. Keep your mouth shut. There you go. And that's what I explained.
Well done.
But if we go out, there's a door. There's other stuff over there.
Can I grab him?
You know what? If
Probably
he's
not
in the
through the
slit,
arrow slit.
if he's in the slit, but if he comes out of the slit, man was that?
Oh man.
You, Rizzy, you pull him out if he comes out. So watch yourself. But if he comes out, you pull him out, and I got cat
Okay. Okay.
and I
I'll do
pop him out of my hands. I even went and got them done by Tracy earlier this week. I knew something was happening. And you can see like they're a little bit bedazzled. There's some sparkle on them, you know, like they're not like natural cat claws. I knew I needed to have them done this Monday. I knew there was something. All right. Y'all ready to go? Are you going to follow me?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast guidance on Rizzy first, just so he can have a
Yes.
better
Let me
chance of
see.
a
I
stealth
feel
check.
like at some
It's a
point,
great
or I
idea.
wanted to pass without a trace. Is that a thing? No, I took disguise self. That's stupid.
I would cast guidance on myself because I'm probably gonna be the one to fail the stealth check. But you know,
Uh-huh.
I'll
Ooh,
give it to
Rizzy got a 19. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. We're going to just call it a 19.
Yeah.
Mother sheesh. I only got an 11.
17.
Got a 12.
Okay. Moon is just going to share the general party's average. Because you are all able to make it past the arrow slit without raising any alarm.
Okay. All right. Keep following me. Because I don't know what else is down here, so we gotta stay quiet, okay? It's this door right here. Oh, yeah. Gio, come here. I forgot to ask you when we were back in the original tunnel. What is this thieves' camp? I
It's a
poked my head in
language.
the door. It doesn't look like nothing.
Are you showing me some specific signage?
Yeah, I didn't write it down. I don't have a pen and paper, so I can't.
It's the hang
Is
on
it
a
the
second.
Xanathar symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
I
looks
just
like
told it-
it looks like that kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just tell you, like, yeah, that's the symbol
Oh,
of the Sandflare Guild. Like, we're definitely on the right track. Do we want to poke our head in here? Or there's a room there, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Is it reasonable that like that might lead to one of the arrow slit sections?
I'm gonna withhold that. That's something you could discover.
Okay, then yeah, I will just poke my head in real quick and check that, see if it like angles back towards where I know one of the arrow slits are. But I'll be real stealthy about it.
Okay. I think you could probably
I pull out
keep.
some spray on vegetable oil and I hit the hinges real quick.
Oh,
They use vegetable oil for like metal specifically. How
interesting.
easy to sneak past my family. How could I use this as a child?
There we go. I did not realize that your light was not.
Yeah, I don't have any light
What
on
is
my
going
guy.
on? Why can't it work?
I don't know, Dan.
This is a new issue. Oh, vision. Boom. Nope, that didn't do it. uh, night vision. 60.
There, I can see more.
Is that fixed?
I don't think so because it's not moving with me.
What
Also, I
is,
don't think I can move my own character. There we go. Oh, hang on.
what is going on? Why can't you see?
Oh, I can. Yep, it is. It to a certain extent, it does move around.
Oh, interesting. It doesn't reflect for me. Huh, that's weird. Oh well.
Oh, that's why.
Huh. What an interesting problem I have discovered. Um, Very much like the one that Leia found when they were in the sewers. Okay, well, garbage pit.
What an interesting
Oh,
smell
Smell
you've
do you've
discovered.
discovered? Did you know that I only one time ever watched the cartoons, but like Anakin quotes, or not Anakin, Obi-Wan quotes that before Han Solo ever says it. They had like almost the same situation.
I didn't know.
Uh,
That's funny.
I'm sure it was intentional.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely a reference. Yeah.
but it
Uh,
also helps that like Obi-Wan is so much sassier than Han, anyways.
yeah. Gio,
But
you
like,
find the door.
yeah.
Can you see the door?
Oh,
I think yeah, I see the door. All right. Okay, I'm gonna like kind of poke my head back and like give him like the hey, hold up, give me 2 seconds, and I'm just gonna poke through here. Oh, there we go. Do I see anybody?
Why don't you do a perception check for me? Um,
5 + 7, 12.
okay. First thing that you notice, there are rusty weapons and threadbare clothing littering the floor. This seems like a makeshift coat room and armory. Nothing here seems to be of value, and can you can hear possibly plural creatures moving about in a room further down the further in. You can hear
Okay,
it
I
now.
will retreat. Yeah, I'll retreat back and like let the group know. Hey, I think we might have found an area. Like we should check this out. There's sounds like there's people there. They might have our guy.
I am getting you twice for some reason on my end. That's very odd.
It is very odd.
I think it's my Bluetooth. Okay. Well, the door in the future room was or further into that room was closed, so you're confident that you didn't draw any attention to yourself, and you're able to relay to your companions what you saw.
Excellent. I'll give them the rundown.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm
no, you're good.
tired. I was just saying, yeah, I snuck up there. Looked like a trash heap of armor and equipment. So I definitely heard some people. I'm guessing this is either like the area where they're keeping them or some sort of like goblin guard shack or something. But either way, it's probably worth checking.
If we get stuck, we do still have the magic bird thingy
We
envelope
do have.
mail thingies.
This is true. We do have the bird.
So if we get,
Um,
we have a couple of those, don't we? We have like 4 or 5 of them.
yeah,
I
like
forget how
6 of
many
them.
we
Yeah.
got. 6, yeah. So if we get stuck and we don't think that those are going to alert guards to our presence, maybe, I mean, we could pop one of those off and see which direction it goes. I know our initial plan was going to have Moon like either sit in it or chase it, but that might draw a lot of attention. Either way, we could see like, hey, which direction from here should we be going?
No, I agree. Do we want to go and check those guys? I mean, because I feel like even if they don't have them, we don't want to leave a group of like guards at our back, right? Like
That's a great point. Yeah.
I agree.
either way, we should probably check it out.
Yep.
All right, cool. I will sneak up there. I will sneak back up there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired.
No, that's all right.
I'm losing steam.
If you want, we could end a little early tonight. That's fine by me.
I don't want to call it for the whole group. I'm sorry. I'm just pooped.
Understandable. How are the rest of you doing? I mean,
honestly, I'm a little tired as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Let's then I think this is a very natural point. We could stop, and then when I'm gonna fix whatever the visions thing is. This is actually quite a big problem for my end because I can't see where Geo's going, and that's an issue.
Yeah, that's very weird.
So I'm gonna fix that for next week, and then and then we'll catch Jared up because he didn't do a whole lot of super. Sorry. It feels like tonight's game was a little bit on the more boring side of things.
I mean, I almost died.
Right. I think this is also a great setup night.
Yeah, that is. It is. You actually.
I feel like we are on the precipice.
You're very close to reaching the interesting part of the sewers. Actually, mainly by me extending it by making up a few rooms before you got to this map. That would be why you didn't get to it yet. Is because I added a whole bunch of stuff before you got here. So, yeah, this and you guys are very sure that this is the way to find Floon, or at least you're on the right track, so to speak. Like you're not. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure we're headed in the right direction. Like even
right.
if this isn't where they have him, we're headed in the right direction.
You're like, well, there's got to be a Xanathar Guild hideout somewhere if we're not in it already, because the sign is everywhere.
Right.
That's the gist of what I'm trying to tell your characters, is that you guys are in the right spot. Look around a little bit, you'll find something that's going to help your investigation. Yeah, I'll just leave it there for tonight. So,
by the way, I put a picture of my delicious shepherd's pie in the.
It could be insider. It didn't happen.